Kingdom.
Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it. Niggas just can't take it. Yeah.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy AJ. I'm here with Rage and Cypher. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Nets Kingdom 1, and also check out the articles. Really support the articles on netskingdom.net. Check out those articles. So today we're going to talk about our future Nets prospect, Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey from Powder Springs, Georgia. 6'9", 6'10" wing, class of 2024. Went to I don't know how to say this. McEachern High School? McEachern High School.
215. Listed as 215.
Yeah, 215, 5-star prospect, and number 2 ranked nationally by ESPN. He's basically the counter to Cooper Flagg, because people are always boosting Cooper Flagg online, and they don't really talk about Ace Bailey a lot online. I mean, he's known, but they don't boost him like Cooper does. Why do you guys think that Ace doesn't get as much shine that Cooper gets? Like, because people say like, "Oh, Cooper," but they don't talk about Ace.
What do you think, Scythe?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, you could make an argument that Cooper Flagg goes to Duke and then Bailey goes to Rutgers, and historically Duke just has so much basketball pedigree.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why he got invited to the USA Select Team scrimmage, and whereas Ace Bailey didn't.
Yeah, because I feel like Ace and Cooper have played against each other. I think they played against each other in an All-American game. They played with each other in the USA Select, so they're familiar with each other. You know, it's not like
Cooper did go to Montserrat.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Yeah. In terms of like limelight and celebrity style schools, like Cooper definitely was going to Monteverde, and then Duke is just like, I guess you're just going to get more limelight. But diving deep into Ace Bailey, we see he's a 6'9" wing. They really say he's effortless athleticism on the wing. He covers the court fluidity, plays away above the rim. Physical tools can be glaring, but when I noticed like the difference between when I watched the film on Ace and Cooper, Ace just looks so polished offensively. They say his explosive scoring is really a lot better than Cooper right now, and a lot of people don't know that. His footing, his style of play, and his polished moves, very like talented offensively, that people don't think. But Scythe, you got some of Ace Bailey's stats. What were his stats in high school?
Okay, so in high school, over a course of 32 games, his record was 26-6, and he averaged 33.4 points, 15.5 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 2.1 blocks.
Yeah, that is really like impressive stats, man. And I think when Cooper, like when I was watching, I think I was watching some documentaries on Cooper. When Cooper went to Monteverde, because Cooper was killing it in Maine, but he knows like he's not going to get no real competition in Maine. Like you got to go to like one of those national powerhouse schools to develop your game. His stats kind of dropped when he was in Monteverde because he's playing with so many ranked guys on Monteverde. So it isn't really eye-popping stats, but he still had really good games that were like, I think he impressed scouts on the national level. Like when he went to the All-American, he impressed scouts. When he went to the USA Select, he impressed scouts. So I think that's where he made his like rankings, because on the Monteverde scale, high school scale, it looked like Ace was killing it in the high school, bro. He was killing it. As far as Ace Bailey goes, bro, what do you think Ace Bailey's like future holds? Like he's gonna go to Rutgers and he has Dylan Harper. Let's say he has a great year, right? Is there a chance Ace gets this number one? Like you get the number one pick, is there a chance a team picks Ace over Cooper? Let's just say that. Like we're gonna have the Nets are gonna be in a position where, let's say we get a number one pick and Ace has the better year than Cooper. Do you take a risk, or do you take that? Okay, let's get Ace instead of Cooper, or you just like no, Cooper's the flat out number one. You know, like what are your thoughts on that, Rich?
Yeah, no, there's a possibility of it for sure. Like in terms of like the explosive scoring that we've kind of talked about a lot. Yeah,
Mhm.
Cooper Flagg has the defensive thing, but in this in terms of the explosive scoring, that's way more likely to in terms of like being a star. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of the comparisons of like Paul George, him also being able to play make in some of these clips that we're seeing.
yeah,
You know, obviously he can just create at an overall better level. So it is definitely a possibility. Yeah, we do have Cam Thomas. So I mean, if he's really, you know, playing as well as we think he could be. You know, it could just make more sense to just pick Cooper Flagg. You know, we could just have, you know, a year that we expect, and Cooper Flagg is just the number one pick anyways.
yeah,
But, you know, Ace Bailey's offensive skills just translate more to being a superstar. You know, whereas like, you know, you look at Cooper Flagg and he gets comparisons to Andre Karolinko, and
yeah,
although a very solid player, never a not a superstar. Not a superstar, was an all-star, but nothing, you know, nothing compared to, you know, a Paul George.
yeah. Go ahead, Saif.
So I have to see how the college season plays out for both these guys before we
Makes
make
sense.
any major judgments. But
Yeah,
right now, I have to go with Cooper. It's just what he
mm,
projects to be.
yeah,
Because I know we're saying Andre Karolinko, but if he can nail the offense, like I could see Kevin Durant ceiling for this guy.
that's
And we
tough.
saw we saw what he did to USA. Those highlight clips we got where
Mm,
like his handle was so much better than I thought when he was picking up the ball, when he was dribbling the ball up and Drew Holiday was trying to guard him.
yeah,
You know, that's an elite defender who's trying, who looks like he's putting effort and couldn't strip the ball from him. So
yeah.
there's just so much with Cooper Flag.
Because comparing,
17-year-old going and playing against these, you know, these Team USA players. We know who these guys are. Like this kid is
yeah,
at 17, and you know, a part of the reason why, you know, maybe, you know, get some more, you know, eyes than, you know, Ace Bailey. You see what Cooper Flag is doing against this competition. You know,
yeah,
obviously we were able to see Ace Bailey play against good competition as well, but you know, if Cooper Flag is doing this against NBA competition, I don't
yeah.
see how you know, that's not a number one overall pick.
Yeah, because I was talking to Rage about this, right? And you compare like comparing Cooper and Ace. Ace is the better offensive explosive scorer. Cooper is obviously an elite defender, but it's not like Cooper's offense is that much worse than Ace. Like Cooper is still like developing his offense and his shot and his scoring, but it's not far off. It's not like a complete drop because Cooper has like very nice skills on the offensive end. It's just that it's not as polished as Ace. It's not as explosive as Ace. But like Cypher said, if he has a great year and develops it, if he nails the offense, his ceiling could be a little bit higher than Ace because he has that defense in his back pocket. Ace doesn't. Ace can defend and he's athletic, but he doesn't have the defensive intuition that Cooper does. He doesn't have the timing on the blocks that Cooper does. He's not as good as guarding 1 through 4, 1 through 5, as Cooper. But as far as a franchise mover, it depends what your style is. Are you going to pick a number one because you need the scoring? You need a guy to put the franchise on his back, or are you going to pick the better guy that's going to be a better fit for the Nets? Defensive versatility. You got Cam Thomas, so he got the scoring. You got a couple pieces. You don't need a guy that can put the franchise on his back. It depends what your poison is, who you want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Let us know what your thoughts on Ace Bailey is. I mean, we're gonna drop a lot of future prospect videos. It's not gonna be the last Ace and Cooper talk. There's gonna be a whole bunch of Ace and Cooper talk because we got our destiny back. It's time. It's Nets rebuild era. It's gonna be a movie in 2025 when the Nets get the lottery pick, and we're gonna be praying for a top 5 pick at the worst. So top 5 pick at the worst. Hopefully we get it. Let us know in the comments about what's your thoughts on Ace. Do you think Ace is better than Cooper? Yeah, let us know in the comments and follow us on Instagram, Nets Kingdom 1. And don't forget to check out the articles on netskingdom.net. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll be back.